Good morning, I'm Octavia Lipa here with your CNN update. A diplomatic breakthrough occurred at CIMUN today as the United Nations Security Council passed Resolutions 1.1 and 1.2 to address the persistent issue of world hunger. Labeled the Food and Eat Resolutions, diplomats were able to create a working framework to open the port of Odessa and create a new UN subsidiary named the United Nations Food Oppression Opposition, or UN Food for short. But it is in the Eat Resolution where international observers will find the most pressing, as the resolution establishes a profit-sharing structure where 12.5% of all profits from imports and exports through the port of Odessa will be given to the Russian Federation. A massive development in the ongoing war in Ukraine. We now head to Pete Sikowski for further updates regarding the stolen ExxonMobil oil tanker.
Thanks, Octavia. President Joe Biden and his cabinet have released a statement regarding the U.S. citizens aboard the captured ship. Quote, "The U.S. and China have come to an agreement with Russia to release all hostages aboard the captured ExxonMobil tanker. The parties involved have also agreed to send the tanker back to Exxon and are relying on strategies to avoid security breaches of this nature again." Octavia, I can personally report that the Americans on this ship, look at them, are overjoyed with this news. We're all ready to return to the land of the free. In continued ExxonMobil news, board members of Exxon have fired their president of technology and engineering, Linda Duchem, following her second arrest this week. She was arrested previously for email hacking and then was arrested the second time on charges of embezzlement. Exxon stocks have since fallen 10%. Back to you, Octavia.
Thanks, Pete. In other news, following accusations of biased journalism, Al Jazeera is considering cutting off funding from the Qatari government. Involving reporters' unsafe hotspots in Iran, articles with anti-Qatari articles are being pulled. Back in the U.S., the Jane's organization has been divided. The new internal faction, now called the Does, is engaging with underground illicit operations, primarily radical direct action. The remaining Janes are still working towards increased education, fundraising, investment in social services, and underground abortions.
I was terrified. These people, they come in, they grab me, I grab my baby, and we left. And my neighbors on the street, we see them running, and people explain to me, Zaporozhye, like Chernobyl, it maybe explode, but I felt very calm because I knew what was going on. And I have the roof, and me and my baby, the people very, very kind. They feed us and we have home, and I think everything be okay, and we returned home.
Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Octavia Lipa, signing off from CIMUN 19.